Hey YouTube, this is DT's. I made this video of my 6 Samurai Synchro deck. Many of you, I figured I haven't put in any videos on for, so far it looks 7 months. So I thought everybody knows I can make really crappy pivot sprite videos, so I thought I'd introduce you to my Yu-Gi-Oh fetish. Hobby, you can call it whatever you want. This deck was created by me with some help from the top duelist at our local hobby league tournament. So here we go. Right now, sorry for the crappy resolution. It's hard to see some things, some of the cards. I have an ultimate rare Rose Warrior Revenge. She's like the main card of this deck. I'm in the process of getting a second one. She's a very nice card to have. She's the only 4-star synchro tuner monster so far. I then run 3 copies of Grandmaster, which is obvious. If you have another 6 Samurai, you pop him out. You know, he has 2100 attack. And when he's destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you get to add 1 6 Samurai from your graveyard to your hand, which means you can include Grandmaster if there's another one, another legal target in your graveyard. I then run 2 copies of Great Shogun Jian. If you have 2 6 Samurais with different names, you can special summon him from your hand, and when he's on the field, your opponent can only activate 1 spell or trap card each turn, only 1. And instead of this card being destroyed, you can destroy another 6 Samurai monster you control instead. I run 2 Inishi. I know what you people are thinking. Oh my god, 2 Inishi, that sucks. You're a noob, whatever. I know it's a dead draw, but my friend, Matt, he runs a Judgment Dragon deck, which is like killer. He can get Judgment Dragon out instantly. And the top duelist runs a zombie dad deck, so you know they get dad or judgment. I only have 1 Inishi and it's been sent to the graveyard already. I'm kind of out of luck. I run 2 copies of Hand of the 6 Samurai. I think 2 is enough. Some people like to run 3. Tribute 1 6 Samurai monster to destroy 1 monster on the field, any monster. It's a nice effect, but you have to have another 6 Samurai monster. That's why I like Inishi better. I run 3 Zanjis, and yes, you can get them in Ultra Rare Parallel Hobby League 5, if anybody really cares. They're a nice 1800 attack monster. If you control another 6 Samurai monster, destroy any monster, this card attacks at the end of the damage step. And of course, as with all 6 Samurais, if it would be destroyed, you can destroy a different 6 Samurai if you want. I run 3 copies of Zanji. I then run 2 copies of Iru, and it destroys a face-down defense position monster without flipping it face up. So no Sangan works. No Mystic Tomato and no Marshmallow flips and nothing. Just boom, gone. I run 1 command as of now. Some people don't run any. I kind of wonder if I should run them. They destroy a face-up spell or trap card once per turn, and you give up his attack to do so. Not a lot of people run any decks that rely on continuous spells or traps. The main thing that I use them for is getting rid of swords and getting rid of Uriah decks. I haven't come up against one. Good against Crystal Beasts, because Haman can come out of nowhere if you're not careful. I run 2 copies of Yaichi, destroys a face-down spell trap card by giving up his attack for the turn. You know, Solemns, Torrential Tributes, anything before you bring out one of your main cards, Shogun or Grandmaster. 2 Spirit of the Six Samurai. I'm wondering if I should take one out and put in a legendary Ebon Steed. It's a union. It gives them 500 attack, and when the equipped monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you get to draw a card. And if it would be destroyed, this card's destroyed instead. It's okay, but I don't like how you have to have it on the field first. I run 2 Marauding Captains. When it's summoned, you can special summon 1 level 4 lower monster. Combine this with Rose Warrior Revenge to bring out a Black Rose Dragon, clear the field or something. You can summon it to bring out Grand Mole their monster and attack them directly. Speaking of which, there's Grand Mole. Just an all-around good card, can go in pretty much any deck. I used to run Cyber Dragon, but you can't Anichi a Cyber Dragon, and there really wasn't much use for him. You bring him out, he's pretty much destroyed anyways. That's all for monsters. I run 3 copies of Rota to add my warriors to my hand, obviously. I run 3 copies of Six Samurai United for draw power, because you run out of cards fast. I run 2 copies of Legendary Ebon Seed. It's equipped. 6 Samurai monster gain 200 attack and defense. If it would be destroyed, this card is destroyed instead. I run 1 Reasoning. I used to run a Monster Gate too, but giving up a monster isn't always the best choice, especially if you bring out a Marauding Captain or something by mistake. Monster Reborn. It's a, well, obviously staple. Swords. Surprisingly, 6 Samurais need a lot of stall power. Nobody really thinks 6 Samurais, ooh, they can swarm the field, but 1 dead draw. It's good to have some stall cards. Heavy Storm and MST for spell cards, or trap cards, face down trap cards. I run 1 Solemn Judgment. I'm working on getting a second one. I'm going to get a DLG, so I have 1 original and 1, or maybe a DR, Dark Revelation or whatever. I run 1 Mirror Force. So far, only 1 Phoenix Wingwind Blast. I run 1 Trap Dust Shoot. It gives you the upper hand, seeing what your opponent has. You can see their turns before they make them. Really good if you get them in the beginning, but if you don't, you know, your opponent goes first and only has 3 cards in their hand or something, you can use it for a Phoenix Wingwind Blast. If I get another Rose, I'm taking that out for, if not a command. My last trap is Threatening Roar. I'm thinking of adding a second one. Like I said, stall power is important in this deck. Okay. Next, synchros. I have 1 Colossal Fighter right now. I'm working on getting a second one. My friend's buying another deck because he likes the Junk Warrior thing. I run 1 Avenging Knight Parashat. Many people don't like Parshaf because he's level 8 and you need a light, but you know, Zanji's in here and level 4 tuner. I've once against my dad deck went up against a Goyo Guardian, and the only way to really kill it was to switch into defense and attack it with this. And it pierces. Sometimes piercing is really good. Right now I only run 1 Thought Real Archfiend. I'm wondering if I should get a second one. They're kind of cheap. $5, I think. You can't see it, but it's a Stardust Dragon. I run 2 of them. This is partially because of my dad deck. In my 6 Samurai deck, I don't think I've ever once summoned a Stardust. I've usually had Solemn on the field. Life Transfer, she's in here just because this is also my extra deck for my dad. I really never synchro summon her for 6 Samurais, but for Dad, E-Teleport, get rid of the monster, gain life points. Black Rose Dragon, obvious, clear the field. I run 1 Goyo Guardian, and I'm subbing Gaia Force of the Earth for a second one, because I traded one by, you know, stupidity. And for level 5, 1 Magical Android. I only run Contact Fusion monsters. For fusions, I run Giz, Hera, 3. I'm thinking of taking 1 out. And a Chimeratech Fortress Dragon for Cyber Dragon decks. Thank you everybody for viewing this video.